Today I have 5 simple air fryer recipes that require 5 ingredients or less, which means you can get dinner on the table in a flash. Get how busy it can be in the fall. The laundry seems to multiply, homework, all the schedules, the carpools, more laundry, and you still gotta squeeze in some dinner in there somewhere. I totally get all of this. I'm a work from home mom with 4 kids still in school. So if you're looking for simple and easy ways to use your air fryer, you come to the right place. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kathy and I teach people how to use their air fryer. Are you ready to see these 5 ingredient air fryer recipes? Let's go. Now this is one of those meals that you could get everything ready and the kids can assemble and cook up all by themselves. For these air fryer beef enchiladas, you just need some flour tortillas or any kind you like, some cooked up taco meat, cheese, enchilada sauce, and beans of your choice. So first I'm gonna preheat my air fryer. Okay, the air fryer is ready. I'm just gonna plop my ground beef in there and just kind of spread it out a little bit to help it cook evenly. And anytime I have extra onions, I just bag them up and freeze them. So I'm just gonna throw some here in my meat and let it cook at the same time. Pop it in the air fryer and we're gonna cook it at 380 and we'll start with about 4 minutes and stir it up. Now, of course, you could cook up this meat on your stove top the traditional way, but there's a super awesome benefit to cooking it up in your air fryer I'm about to show you. All right, pop that out. It's already looking and smelling fantastic. Just stir it around and break the pieces up a little bit more. And now that I'm halfway through cooking, I'm gonna throw some taco seasoning on. This is totally optional, of course. And then just mix that all in there. Now my ground beef was a 93.7 beef. If your meat is a fattier meat, it might be smoking your air fryer a little bit. In that case, you could add just a little water at the bottom of the pan and that should help ease up the smoking. I'm gonna cook this for about another 4 minutes. And ta-da! Ground beef is ready. And here's that magical benefit I told you about. All the grease down at the bottom. This is nice and greasy free. Just to show you how little grease is left on this hamburger meat, I'm dumping it on a paper towel. And let's just press this down and see how much more grease we can absorb. You can see it really is not that much left. So awesome. And I just use that same paper towel to wipe up the rest of the little meat and onions. And then if you want, you can let this cool or just wipe it all out right away and then just toss that in the trash. There, and I just gave that a quick little power wash and it's ready for step number 2. All right, start with the flour tortilla, spread out your beans, then get some taco meat and place it right on top of the beans. Then get some cheese, put it right on top. And if you want to, you could drizzle a little enchilada sauce inside. There you go. Then you're gonna roll it up this way. You've got a lot of stuff in your enchilada. It's stuffed. So to help it stick, you could throw a little sour cream here or even a little water. Okay, now you have some options. You could put parchment paper down. If you have a little pan that fits in here, you can do that. Or just be like my child and stick it right in there. Let's add a few more. Mommy's sons. Mommy's is smaller.
Because you eat less.
Now, if you have them less packed in, then you can flip them over so the seam side is down, because this one might come up. Let's see if we can squeeze one more of Mommy's right there. All right, last little guy is gonna fit in there. Then just pour on a little more enchilada sauce and use a spoon to cover up all of the tortillas. Then finish with some cheese. Yes, this will be messy to clean up, but it cooks so much faster than the oven. Pop it in the air fryer. Cook at 350 and we're gonna bring it all the way down to 5 minutes. Time is up and it is perfect. And to make it even easier for the kids, I'll put everything together here in the fridge so they can just pull it out and assemble it and cook it up by themselves. Top with some fresh tomatoes.
So flavorful.
Super easy weeknight meal. One time-saving and money-saving tip is to find different spice blends that you love and then mix them up with the meat that you use. And to save money, instead of buying already chopped pork chops, you can just buy a pork loin roast and cut it up yourself. I'm just cutting up some about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch slices of meat. And whatever I don't use, I'm just bagging up and popping in the freezer for later. Preheat your air fryer, pat your pork chops dry, then lightly spray with some oil and sprinkle on some spices and massage it in. Flip it around and repeat if desired. Just place these in your air fryer, close it up, and cook it at 350 for about 12 minutes. Make sure you got that shake reminder going. All right, time to test it out. I always do like to test the meat when I'm at that halfway point. That just helps me get a good idea so I don't overcook. And you can see these are really close to that 160. That one I'm gonna pull out because it's gonna rest and finish coming to temp. I'll leave these other 3 in for just a couple more minutes. We'll let him rest here in some foil. And we'll let these finish up, but I think we can punch that down to 3 minutes. All right, it's done. Woo! And now we'll temp it again. That one's almost done. This one's completely done. And this one is close enough. This is a good reminder to always use that internal temperature read because thickness does matter when you're cooking up meats. Give this about 2 more minutes and it will be ready to go. Now it's done. And you know what? I realized I never flipped these babies, but they still look really great. And while that meat is resting, I love to throw veggies right into the air fryer for a nice well-rounded meal. Just check the video description box down below because I have a video with 10 air fryer veggies that are super easy. One more simple and easy dinner idea for you. So good. Okay, how about a 5-ingredient side dish? Check this out. Do you have a lot of garden fresh tomatoes? This is perfect for you. You'll just need some sliced tomatoes. These are sliced about a little over 1/4 inch. Some fresh basil, mozzarella, some grated Parmesan, and just a little salt, pepper, and oil. Place your tomatoes right in your air fryer basket. Lightly mist with some oil. Sprinkle on some grated Parmesan cheese. Then add on a little mozzarella cheese and a little salt and some pepper. Pop in your air fryer, and this will be done at 400 in 3 minutes. Finish up with some fresh basil, and it's ready to go. Perfect side dish for harvest season. Okay, for this one, you'll just need some salmon fillets, mayonnaise, your favorite fishy seasoning. I'm gonna try this garlic and onion one again, and then some shredded Parmesan cheese, but I just have quesadilla cheese today, so we're gonna roll with that. I've got my air fryer preheating, and I've got about 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, and I'm just gonna add in about 1 teaspoon of that seasoning, and I'll just quickly stir that together. And I'm just putting my salmon right in the basket. I did pat that dry, and then just spread this mixture over the top of your salmon. You could use a brush if you want to, but I'm just gonna spoon it on here. And then just throw on a little cheese. Get a little bit more there. Pop it in the air fryer, and I'm using the little seafood preset, 350 for 8 minutes. Let's check our temperature here. 145 is our target. Ooh, and these are, wow, perfect. Beautiful. Oh, yummy. The flavor of this one is amazing. Up next, air fryer pizza stuffed chicken thighs. It's another flexible recipe. You just need some chicken thighs. These are boneless, skinless, some mozzarella cheese, a little red onion, a little pizza sauce, and a little turkey pepperoni. Place your chicken in between 2 pieces of parchment paper, and you're just gonna pound them down just to flatten them out a little bit. Ta-da! Then you're gonna wanna pour on some pizza sauce and just spread that around. Lace some pepperoni down, then some sliced mozzarella cheese on top, and a few little red onions. And if you want to, you could throw on some Italian seasoning. Now you're gonna take the other half of the chicken and fold it right on top of the one piece here, and use a toothpick to hold it together. And this is why you wanna pound that chicken down. Makes it easier to fold. Boop, those are ready to go. I did preheat my air fryer, and now you can either spray your air fryer or put parchment paper down because this is a little messy. Now I could have done 4 chicken thighs, but I only had 2, so you can definitely fit 4 in here. Pop it in the air fryer, and we're gonna cook it at 370, and we're gonna start with 8 minutes. Here we go. Let's take a little quick temperature check. Needs to get up to 165. Yeah, it's done. I did want to add some cheese on top. So we'll just do 1 more minute at 400. Here we go. All right, we'll just call that good. I'm just gonna use my tongs to lift these little guys out of here. Say goodbye to boring chicken. Take those toothpicks out and time to enjoy. Okay, y'all, I cut into it and it did not look done. So I'm temping it again and it is not done. So that's okay. It's just a good reminder to use that instant read and check it in multiple places. So I'm just gonna throw this back in. We'll finish it up and we'll run it for about 5 more minutes. Now I'm sure we're done. Quick temperature check. Now it's done and delicious. I hope these recipes help you love your air fryer just a little bit more. I've got more 5-ingredient recipes right here for you. And I bet you're gonna find this one helpful as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.